A Windows PC that was working perfectly 5 minutes ago just froze on this screen. It is asking for a 48-digit code. Not your password, not your PIN. Code you have probably never seen before. Quick question: if this happened to you right now, could you unlock your PC? A lot of people cannot. And here's the part that catches people off guard. Your PC might already be encrypted right now, even if you never turned BitLocker on yourself. So in this video, I will show you how to check your BitLocker status, how to back up your recovery key, how to verify that backup from your Microsoft account, and what you should do before making major changes to your PC. Let us get into it. And if you like practical Windows tips that help you understand what is actually happening on your PC, consider subscribing to Ashtech Solution. Now, let us check your BitLocker status. BitLocker is Windows built-in drive encryption. Its job is simple. It protects the data on your drive, so someone cannot simply remove the drive, connect it to another computer, and read your files. Normally, you will not even notice. BitLocker is working. You sign in, Windows starts, and everything looks completely normal. But if Windows detects a change that affects the trusted startup environment, it may ask for your BitLocker recovery key, and that is where things can get stressful. First, let us check whether your drive is actually protected. Open the Start menu and search for manage-bde. Keep in mind, BitLocker availability depends on your Windows edition and configuration, so this option may not appear on every PC. Now, open Command Prompt as administrator and type manage-bde-status. Then press Enter. This gives you the actual BitLocker status of your drives. Look for percentage encrypted. If it says 100%, the drive is fully encrypted. Then look for protection status. If it says protection on, BitLocker protection is active. You can also check the encryption method and the key protectors associated with the drive. For example, your Windows drive may show the trusted platform module and a numerical password. If you have more than one BitLocker protected drive, check each one, because every protected drive needs its own recovery key. Now, let us back up the recovery key. Go back to Manage BitLocker, find your protected drive, and select Back up your recovery key. You should see several options, including Save to your Microsoft account, Save to a file, and print the recovery key. For a personal computer, I recommend having more than one secure copy. Start by selecting Save to your Microsoft account. Windows may ask you to sign in. Use the Microsoft account connected to your Windows PC and complete the sign-in. Once the process finishes, your recovery key has been uploaded to your Microsoft account. But we are not going to assume that it worked. Let us verify it. Open your web browser and go to your Microsoft account devices page. Sign in using the same Microsoft account you used when saving the recovery key. Once you are signed in, you will see the devices connected to your account. Find the computer you are working on. You should see the device name and the model of the computer. Select See Details. This opens the detailed information for that device. From here, look for the BitLocker recovery key information. Open the recovery key section, and you should see the recovery key associated with your device. You may see information such as the device name, the key ID, the 48-digit recovery key, the protected drive, and the date the key was uploaded. This is an important step, because now you have confirmed that the recovery key was actually saved, instead of simply assuming that the backup worked. If you have multiple BitLocker protected drives, make sure you have backed up the recovery key for each protected drive. Now, let us create another backup. Go back to Manage BitLocker, select Backup your recovery key, and choose Save to a file. Choose a secure location that is separate from the computer, a USB drive, an external drive, or another secure storage location can be used. You can also choose Print the recovery key and keep the printed copy somewhere safe. The important rule is, do not keep the only copy of your recovery key on the same computer it protects. If that computer becomes inaccessible, you may not be able to reach the copy stored on it. And remember, Your recovery key is extremely sensitive, so keep it somewhere secure, and do not share it with other people. What if you want to turn BitLocker off? Go back to Manage BitLocker, select the protected drive, and choose Turn Off BitLocker. Windows will begin decrypting the drive. This can take some time depending on the size and speed of the drive. You can normally continue using the PC, but let the process finish before making major changes. And remember, decrypting the drive does not delete your files. It simply removes the encryption protecting them. Once the process finishes, the drive is no longer protected by BitLocker. Before you update your BIOS, change firmware settings, replace hardware, or make other major changes to your PC, check your BitLocker recovery key first. These types of changes can sometimes cause Windows to ask for the recovery key, so make sure you have a backup, and more importantly, make sure you can actually access it. It takes only a few minutes to prepare, but it can save you from a very stressful situation later. So before you close this video, ask yourself these questions. Is my drive encrypted? Is BitLocker protection active? Do I have a recovery key for every BitLocker protected drive? Is each recovery key backed up somewhere separate? And can I actually access those keys if Windows asks for them? If you cannot answer those questions, take a few minutes after this video and fix it. Because the worst time to discover you do not have your BitLocker recovery key is when your PC is already asking for it. If this video helped you understand what is happening behind the scenes on your Windows PC, hit subscribe and like the video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.